Hello everyone and welcome to Painting with StanMarsh. This week, the Islamic prophet Muhammad, or Mohammed, depending on which word you want to use. You know, I say Muhammad, you say Mohammed. Let's call the whole thing off. Oh, I'm sorry, I can't sing. This video was inspired by edible napalm, and by inspired I mean I can't think of a video to do, so I stole someone else's idea. Hey, if it can work for the atheist antidote, then it can work for me. And seeing as I have no discernible drawing talent to speak of, I'm going to use the lovely, wonderful MS Paint, the free program that even a retarded 10-year-old could make a decent picture out of, so let's hope I can live up to them standards. Okay, so first off, I'm going to get the paintbrush and draw this motherfucker's head. So a thin face, try to make him look like a bit like a squash there, but never mind. I didn't want to give him a fuller face because I didn't want to give him the attractiveness and the cuteness of the chubby cheek syndrome. You know, people could look at this picture that I'm going to do, and they could think, you know, oh, he has committed a lot of atrocities, and his followers have, you know, done a lot of violence throughout the years, and even recently. But oh, look at those chubby cheeks! I just want to pinch him. He can't be that bad. Oh, like that. And I didn't want to give him any sort of credence to that. I didn't want to make him look any less of an evil motherfucker, which is what he is. So a thin butternut squash face is what he's getting. Okay, so next what I'm going to do is draw the turban, or the afro, as Edible Napalm says, or as I think, the reggae style hat. I'm just going to draw a little bit of detail here, because the detail is what makes these pictures, folks, I have to tell you. Okay, and now I'm going to paint that in a sort of an orangey colour. You know, Muhammad wants to be seen as different from the crowd. He wants to you know, people to notice him, and so I think a bright orange turban is going to do that for him. Okay, so next, another little bit of attention to detail is going to be this just little bit of scrap cloth there, because I'm assuming that Muhammad, being the kind of person he is, he was too busy, you know, beating his wife, or you know, killing infidels who don't believe in, you know, what he wants them to, in order to, you know, he's too busy with that stuff to make sure that his turban is 100%, you know, immaculate. So that's what I'm going to do. And now the next part is the thing that no self-respecting man could be done without. That is his beard. So I'm going to go with the second biggest spray paint can, and the spray paint, so the spray, the second fullness, and just going to start here. So just, you know, keep spraying like that, kind of like a young Santa Claus. I wonder if Santa Claus was actually born with a beard. You know, if he was born with a beard, did he come out with just like a full black beard and it went white, or did it sort of come in as he reached puberty? You know, was he one of those kids that reached puberty early and they all said, hey, look at him, he's obviously reached puberty before any of us, I'm like mega jealous. You know, look at him with his, you know, because I assume if he started puberty early, I mean, it meant that with the beard as well, he got hair everywhere else, because why would he get it on his beard and you know, and not in other specific places of his body? So, you know, I assume that he was, you know, either born with a beard and, you know, pubes and whatnot, or he just was like a 14-year-old with a full beard, and, you know, I hope he didn't get teased by that, because that wouldn't be very nice. And so you want to leave as little black as possible. You want this beard to be as black as his heart, the evil motherfucker that he is. And so there's a few parts there, but, you know, this picture is by no means perfect. Let's just fill this beard out here a little there. Kind of reminded me a little bit like Blackbeard, but no matter. Okay, so next part, you're going to get the eraser here. You want to the second thickness, and you just want to do a little space here just for his filthy fucking mouth, as Edible Napalm said. Get the pencil. No, not the pencil. The paintbrush. Go to the thinnest you can get, just to And there is his mouth. Doesn't look very good, but you know, hey, I'm not fucking Michelangelo or Da Vinci here. Okay, so in the next bit, I'm going to go to the thickest blob and do an eye and do another eye. I think that looks pretty good so far. You don't really have to do a nose, I don't think, but I'm just going to do like a sort of a straight line here. Next part would be to colour in Muhammad's skin. I'm just going to use this brown here, and on his mouth as well. I think that's looking pretty good so far. What do you guys think? Okay, so next up, the brush, and I'm going to draw him some nice flowing robes, because you know, what self-respecting paedophile prophet would he be without his robes? So here is his robes, and I assume, you know, with the orange turban, he's going to be wants to have some flashy robes as well. So I'm going to give him a little slash here, kind of like, you know, he would be Mr. Despot Criminal, you know, 2000 BC or something. And let's give him a livelier colour in his robe. So I'm going to go for a sort of a purpley colour here. I think that'll bring out the colour of his black eyes. Oh, well, that doesn't make sense. Okay, and with the next colour, how about a yellow? There we go. Kind of looking like, you know, Muhammad in the Technicolor Dreamcoat, but no matter. This is not historically accurate, so none of you know, people who know about history saying, oh, we wouldn't have worn those colours in the day. Fuck you. I can do whatever I want. You know, as long as I don't take away from the evilness that is Muhammad, that, you know, doesn't mind people killing people who, you know, his followers killing people who don't believe in him, marrying a 9-year-old, and, you know, all the other things that he's been accused of. You know, I think wearing yellow with purple may be a bad fashion choice, but you know, if that's the worst I'm going to say about him, then consider yourself fucking lucky, even though it isn't. Okay, so arms next. Go back to the paintbrush and keep with this sort of level of thickness. He's got a big robe there, so go back to black. I assume he's going to have, you know, lots of fabric on his robes as well. So there we go. I know he is looking a little bit like an airplane, but you know, no matter. We'll keep that there. I am no good at doing hands, so let's do a little bit of so I'm just going to give him sort of like gimpy hands there. I could give him sort of like skeleton hands, but then people might feel, you know, sorry for him, because they might think, oh, you know, here's Muhammad, not only has he got bad dress sense, but his hands seem to have been, you know, melted away in some sort of industrial acid accident, and I didn't want to give him any more sympathy, or any sympathy in the allows, because he doesn't allow fucking any, because he's just a disgusting individual. Let's go with a different colour here for his arms. There you go, purple and purple. And just for the authentic look, brown hands, brown hands. Okay, so I think that's looking pretty good so far. I'm gonna go with a little bit of sort of like a sort of a skirt thing. So let's just, there you go. And let's go, just for, you know, just for argument's sake, just so he looks even more unfashionable, red. So there you go. Muhammad and his flying, you know, oh, I could do a carpet. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do a carpet. Muhammad and his flying carpet, just to keep up the stereotype. So, woo, flying carpet, like, or flying sleigh. That looks like a sleigh. But no matter. I'm cross-smashing all different types of religions and things here, but you know, let's do some whoosh, whoosh. We could be surfing, whoosh, whoosh, whooshing along, you know, with his whooshing along making sure to you know, chop the heads off of people and everything. So I think I'm going to leave that there, folks. I hope you enjoyed this painting masterclass, and I will catch you again. Cheerio.